Eli Mwansa was a man adored by many. With a commanding voice and a gentle smile, he drew hundreds every Sunday to Grace and Glory Church. His sermons were powerful. His prayers moved the broken to tears, and his hands seemed to carry healing. People whispered that he was a true man of God. But what they didn't know was that when the sun went down, Pastor Eli became someone else entirely. Every night, after his family went to bed, Eli walked to a hidden chamber beneath his house. There, cloaked in a black robe, he summoned spirits, spoke incantations in forgotten tongues, and made blood sacrifices, not for protection, but for power, fame, influence, and false miracles. It was all part of a dark pact sealed long ago when he was just a desperate young preacher craving success. The darkness gave him everything he wanted. His church grew. His name was on billboards. He was invited to television shows. People wept at his feet. But then, strange things began to happen. Children in the church began having terrifying dreams. The worship team started falling ill one by one. A woman collapsed during service and began screaming, "He walks with demons." Church elders were puzzled, some even scared. Still, Pastor Eli waved it off as spiritual warfare. He told them to pray harder, fast more, and stay faithful. But one young man, Joel, a prayer warrior with a sharp spiritual eye, didn't buy it. Joel began praying every night specifically for God to expose anything hidden in the church. One night, he had a dream. In it, he saw Pastor Eli at an altar, not the church altar, but a dark one lit with candles and stained with blood. Joel woke up shaken but convinced. He fasted for 3 days and went to confront the pastor. "Pastor," he said calmly after a midweek Bible study, "what are you doing at night?" Eli's face twitched. "What do you mean?" "In the spirit, I saw you. God showed me what's hidden in darkness. He's giving you one last chance to repent." Eli tried to laugh it off, but deep inside, fear wrapped around his heart. That night, he went back to his secret chamber. But when he lit the final candle, the flame flickered violently and blew out. A voice echoed to the room, loud, angry, and holy. "No more hiding. Your time is up." The ground beneath him shook. The symbols he had drawn in chalk burst into flames. Eli screamed, running up the stairs, only to find his wife standing there, eyes wide, mouth trembling. She had followed him. By morning, the news had spread. The chamber was discovered. The objects inside were seized. Eli was removed from his position. Members cried. Some were angry. Others were simply heartbroken. He vanished from public view. Some say he fled to a distant land. Others say he went mad. But one thing remained true. The church began to heal slowly and prayerfully. Grace and Glory was no longer known for flashy miracles, but for genuine faith. And Joel? He became the next pastor, not seeking fame, but truth, because they all learned something from Eli's fall. Not everyone who stands in the light walks with it.